All right, good morning. Welcome to Toonkind D&D at 12 FPS. I'm Kraken. This is Design Shift, and I'm playing my Wizard Warlock, Craigory Danthew.
And we love him so much. And hello, everyone. I am Noodle or pasta or udon or whichever variation thereof y'all are feeling like. And I have a pirate mouse who is surprisingly doing pretty good.
There's been time to adjust, like following the same timeline
Yeah,
given with Hey Little Songbird. It's been like about a week and a half,
give or take.
give or take. Things happen both very fast and very slow
hmm Everything happened so much all the time.
all the
And then it
time.
chilled out for like a week. It was good. We had a good week.
It's been a lot of just, I'm sure, keeping around Craigory and cuddling, and just maybe even in the interest of rekindling adventurous spirit, exploring this damn manor you've been invited to live in for the duration, because Macabre Manor sure is a building.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Once they were, after they got used to the, okay, when I look away, Craigory is still gonna be there. It's okay. He's not gonna just vanish again the second I am more than 5 feet from him. They did start to explore a little bit, and they have been having roof time. A fair amount of roof time.
I'm sure the view is spectacular.
Yeah, they can see the ocean from there.
Exactly. Ocean, there's a forest. Uh, just, I'm sure the gothic architecture of the place is probably just fun to even navigate and swing around.
hmm
So where is Pip right now, actually?
Hmm. Honestly, they're probably on the roof again. They do spend a fair amount of time up there just looking out to sea, thinking, doing a lot of thinking.
I'm sure.
Got a lot to think about. There's a pamphlet they found recently. That definitely it's given them things to think about.
All right, then. I think I'm going to have Craig reroll in acrobatics.
Oh boy. All right. How good are you at this, wizard boy?
Let's check your bonus. Okay. The great news is it's a 19.
Excellent. He's been learning.
Yeah. I mean, listen, with Pip as a sibling, and you learn to get wherever they're going. Case in
Yeah,
point, maybe he hasn't been up on the rooftop yet, but that's about to change. Because,
there have been
Pip, go
pirate
ahead and roll a
lessons.
perception, I think.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's roll that perception. Okay, my dear mouse. They continue to see all.
They sure do. Pip hears immediately when a window on the top floor slides open, and quite easily and without really any fanfare, just your brother swings himself out of the window and just straight up onto the roof.
There is clapping with, their tail formed into one hand and their actual hand. Just golf claps.
Craigory takes a sweeping bow.
All right, don't let it get to your head.
Hey, come on now. I haven't been up here yet. And he's gonna take a look around, see what there is to see. That same
It,
view.
yeah, it definitely is a roof. You can see all the way out, and there's definitely, well, you can roll perception.
Boy, oh boy.
Mhm.
Have an 11.
Yeah, there's definitely a ship out there that's just sailing by. Pretty big ship. Can't quite tell any details about it beyond, has sails. It's big. That sure is a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's got a
it's just
hand shaded to try and see it better, but he's really got nothing beyond that. But he's also able to follow that's where they've been looking and just goes, you missing it?
A little bit. I mean, I they've been around, and I mean, yeah, the crew. I love the crew, but they're adventurers. They got to go out. They can't just stick around another week because, not quite ready to go back. See, it's fine.
I mean, you don't have to stick around either. If you're ready, you can go with them.
Huh. Uh, I well,
and they do kind of curl their tail around their paws a little bit.
I'm that not quite yet. That those journeys take a bit. I
They do,
not
yeah.
quite
That
yet.
wasn't me saying you gotta. I'm just want to make it clear you don't. You can do whatever you like, you know.
Yeah,
You don't need to
I
stay here
know.
babysitting me.
They look up at you, Craigory.
I don't think it's babysitting so much as damage control.
Isn't that what
You are
babysitting
very
is?
explosive sometimes.
I mean, hey, he can't quite deny that statement.
Uh, what? No, I haven't been anywhere near cannons. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't tell Lynn about the time I shot myself out of a cannon. If you tell that story to her, we're gonna fight. I will fight you.
What happens if I tell it to Boomer and Boomer tells it to Lynn?
Well, I can't fight Boomer, so again, I'll have to fight you by proxy. Duh.
Well, guess my lips are sealed then, and he's going to sit down beside you, Pip.
Yep.
And as he does, they do scramble up to their usual perch of his shoulder.
Craigory knocks his head against them and reaches a hand up.
They bonk his head back and pat his hand.
All right. No, I actually found a thing. Yeah, grab it.
Oh, and funny enough, while they do fumble, you notice partially because they reach towards where their bandana used to fall, but it's not there like that anymore. So they kind of swap where they reach. Uh, let's pull up your sheet. Um, and instead there is a loud thunk as they rattle an impressive amount of coconuts
Yes.
just
Yes.
free from their bandana.
Yes! Beware falling coconuts.
Yep.
They just
And
roll
those just
off the roof.
tumble down. Yeah. Roll a d2 just to see for the gag. Yeah. There is probably a distant oof, ow, hey, of those coconuts having hit some unfortunate passersby.
Craigory leans back and whistles and really hopes that wasn't something like, I don't know, the mayor or Mr. Asclepius.
Probably
But if
not.
it was, he knows nothing.
Yep. They just
Okay. Uh, Well, I guess that's gonna stay in there. Um, there's this adventuring guild. Egad? I found one of their flyers. You know, was interesting.
Okay, like in a joining it sort of way.
Well, I mean, you could at least go look.
I mean,
I mean, it seemed different. It wasn't, big. We're gonna go out see for months and months and months. Adventures. Yes, looking around. Kinda, kinda like when we met, but hopefully without giant Jello.
a little less Jello. Yeah.
Just a little bit, just a little bit, a little less Jello.
Okay, sounds yeah. Yeah, that sounds like it could be up your alley then. So that's good. It's good. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm gonna come back.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
of course. I mean,
yeah,
you always have. So
yeah. Come on.
And they just kind of nudge at his head again. And there is, oh boy, just a little bit of bluish purple in their design, taking over the color.
It's fine.
of course it is. And no, lots of letters. You'll have to tell me about
Duh,
it.
duh.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you in person, stupid. Be around.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, excellent. And who knows? Like I could go visit you there, wherever it is. Where is
Yeah.
it?
Where I was working on that. I mean, I got to the point where it said there was a giant treehouse base, and
Oh! I get it. That okay? Yeah, that's all they need to suck you in. That's it.
it's a big tree. There's a big treehouse. Are you kidding me? That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Which
Are you
again just
saying
means
you
I'll want to
wouldn't
come
want to
see
live in
it.
a giant treehouse? Well, not live there. At least go like visit the treehouse and like go explore around the treehouse and climb all the way to the top of the treehouse and see what's on the roof. And there's like different levels and stuff, and there's rooms that have cool names.
Serious question: is there a slide?
I think so.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course they gotta have a slide. It's an adventure, guild. You don't have a slide at an adventure guild. What kind of adventure guild are you?
I mean, you would know best, so I'm glad these people are meeting your standards. Your very high exacting standards.
Oh yes, they're very very important standards. That very high, hard to impress. Yeah.
So, do you think that's like soon, or you just
Uh, well, uh, I mean, I don't know. I kind of uh trying to, you know, work up the nerve to go.
yeah, no, of course. Yeah, I get it.
Hmm. I mean, things have been better. It's uh. Unfortunately, Decimal might have had a point about the whole therapy thing.
You still have his card, right?
Yeah, I've been meeting with that person. It's helped.
Good, good. I'm glad. I also got a card from at some point. I'll need to follow up at some point. I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
will. I
should.
promise. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The last week's been a bit, so
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah. Not rushing you. I'm just saying, don't do what I did. Because that was a little bit not the best idea.
I mean, I'm sorry I kind of didn't notice or say anything, but
Yeah,
I just thought you were
Craigory.
dealing with everything fine.
I mean, to be fair, I thought I was too. So don't blame yourself for that. I mean, come on,
Same as
I'm.
you, don't blame yourself for things that have happened as well. All right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
uh, uh,
Yeah, I'm sure that's something you're working with in therapy, but mm-hmm.
Yeah, their ears kind of tilt back and their color changes to brown, which, huh. You want to roll either insight or history?
Hmm.
We'll
I'll
get
take
two different
history.
answers. Yeah.
Come
alrighty.
on. Come on, there we go. 21. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Uh, yeah, for one, Craigory, you remember on the color sheet that Pip handed you, um, they did have brown on that sheet, but it was not labeled.
Mm.
Uh, and particularly, this is a very rare color to see on Pip. Like often, if it does pop up, they quickly shake themselves and kind of like get rid of it. You can also guess from how they're acting now. That might be a little bit tied to some uncertainty and doubt.
Mm-hmm. Pip's been on his shoulder. Krager's just gonna reach up and hug them.
Yeah, they hug him back with a little huff.
Okay. All right, we did. You're doing better, yeah? I mean,
I am.
obviously, you look a lot better.
Yeah, no, I am. Things are, being taken care of.
Good. And even if I'm on adventures, you send me letters again, and I will come back like
Yeah,
right away.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I've known that for a bit, but it's good to hear.
Yeah, I will rattle it into you as many times as I got to, because you're a stupid noodle. I will.
Hey.
You are stuck with me.
Oh, yeah. You know
I
what you
kind of
are. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
That is a bold claim, Craigory.
Mm-hmm. I'm willing to back it up.
Are you sure about that?
Yup.
they are very much making a knife cat expression up at you.
Gonna just like poke their cheek.
Hey.
They poof their cheeks out and poke his cheek right back with their tail.
Hey now.
This is war. This is war.
They poke him again.
Well, good luck on that. Guess you're gonna have to catch me.
What?
And
They
Gregory
grip.
had been holding them, and he's just going to softly yeet them up the roof.
I'd say that's probably contesting strength because Pip is trying to grab hold.
Yep, that's fair.
Let me see. What is your strength mod, my dear? Yep.
Holy shit. Pip gets yoked.
They are trying. They try and hold on, but yeet, off they go.
Craigory has experience shaking this mouse off of his hand and arm. He has perfected the technique.
He has. Oh boy. Oh, Pip, let's see. Can you land with any kind of style? Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
They managed to loop their tail around one of the spires and catch themselves on it.
And Craigory is
you.
already getting to his feet, and he's going to try and swing back into the manor.
Ah, nah, nah, nah.
And they are running after. See.
Damn, shit, these dice like Craigory.
Oh. Oh,
17,
yeah.
it looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. He basically just ends up swinging over empty space to grab onto the ledge of the roof and swing himself back inside the window he came from feet first and land in the carpet inside the manor. And he's gonna take off.
Let's see. Well, Pip does not manage the style points. Probably because they are a little distracted and very excited because hee-hoo. Brother looking cool. All right, that's fair. They'll give him that one. And in they go. And they spot Craigory. And look for... they give it like...
1, 2, 3.
And then they are bolting after him with Expeditious Retreat. He may have it as well. I wouldn't put it past him.
He is a Frankenelli, so he does not.
Also a wizard.
Also a wizard. I'm just quickly looking through spells to refresh myself on... What do we got here? Yep, Pip is Expeditious Retreated, and just as they're getting close, he also Misty Steps another 30 feet. Around a corner.
Dude.
And oh boy, what should we roll contesting to see if they can catch up to each other? Initiative, baby?
Oh god.
Who knows? How do you
Chase
have a
scene.
chase scene?
Impromptu chase scene. We could roll initiative.
Why not?
Let's do it.
Oh no, dice parser.
No, you got it. A 9 and an 8, you got it.
Mm-hmm. Man, the low numbers, like, it makes me think, okay, they know they're having fun. They're not trying too hard.
Exactly. They're just having a goofy time.
Mm-hmm. This is definitely the most cartoony chase scene that can possibly happen.
Of course.
It gets Scooby-Doo levels.
They're going in and out of doors in that Scooby-Doo gag.
Yeah, Pip just like pops in from like the top of the frame from a chandelier somewhere, looks around, and then spots Craigory again.
There's a bit where he casts Spider Climb and he's going up the walls and on the ceiling. They open opposite doors at the same time and are about to run smack into each other, but Craigory jumps over them.
Yeah.
But ultimately, Pip does eke out with a 9 over.
Yeah, eventually they do manage to get the drop on him.
How do they catch him?
They quite literally just drop on him. He probably hasn't seen them in a minute. And then they slide down one of the banisters of a staircase and launch.
There is an extremely undignified shriek.
Yep, this mouse has landed squarely on your head. Latched on.
Flailing arms shaking his head. But he is thoroughly caught. Pip's not getting torn off.
Nope. They have caught him. They're just...
I win! I told you I'd win!
Oh, God. Uncle, Uncle, he's out of breath.
And they skitter back to their perch and sit quite proud of themselves, their tail flicking back and forth with the little jingle of the star charm.
And that little jingle actually seems to remind him of something. And he's just like, actually, hey, before you go anywhere, there's
Huh?
I could use your help with something.
Oh? Yeah.
He's gonna roll hammer space.
Let's hope to not have coconuts part two.
With Pip, it's coconuts. With Craigory, it's bees. But we do not get bees.
Aw, we don't get the bees.
We got a 12. And he fishes out, actually. Pip, it takes you a moment because it's just, it looks like a red triangle, but that's a singular earring, actually.
Oh.
They tilt their head and, ooh, shiny.
Hey, no, my
And-
shiny.
No, hey, come on, let me see it. I'll give it back.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. Yep. Take a look. Just note, it's my loot. I looted it.
Yeah, I know.
Hands it over.
There is a part of the pirate code about that. I know.
And they
So-
do. Go on.
Pip could roll like perception, investigation, or arcana.
Let's roll Arcana. They don't do that often. 16.
Well, Pip, you get this earring handed over, and there's definitely something. There's definitely something magical about this, but it's not anything you've ever felt or experienced yourself in memory.
Oh. They squint at it and kind of turn it over a few times.
Huh. You know this is magic, right?
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, I've had a look at it, but I mean, I think it's just something really ancient that might not have enough juice to it to do anything. I've checked. It can't do anything. Nothing that I can trigger anyway. Nothing that triggers if I hold it. So
Well, I mean, gotta be careful with adventure stuff. You never know. It might be cursed. There could be, like, several ancient curses on this, like 30 at least. Yeah, like 30.
I mean, all the more reason for you to help me pierce my ear to wear it.
There is a beat. Then, hey, Craiger, you want to roll some insight?
He sure would.
Go ahead and take it at advantage.
It's already. Yeah, we'll take that 16. Because the other was a 5.
Yeah, Pip has turned absolutely bubblegum pink. Which,
And he grins in response.
yeah, this is absolute glee. Their eyes are sparkling. They're like,
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I can help. Uh-huh.
I thought you'd like that. So, I'll be real. I don't know how.
Okay.
But,
Come on, this way.
I assume Did you do your own piercings?
I did 2 of the 3.
Okay, so you know what we're doing. Perfect.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I did 2 of the 3, and then I learned from a few of the other of the crew who had some weird... There was a lot of piercings. But yeah, I know what I'm doing.
All right. Wanna do that now?
Sure, if you think you're ready.
Yeah, definitely ready. Pip can also do an insight.
yeah, why not? Oh, Pip, what is your insight? There we go.
Similarly, I think you can have advantage. Well, okay,
I
21.
think they know.
21. Yeah, these siblings know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Craigory has been thinking about this. This is, a sudden request, but not spur of the moment action from him. And, well, it's not the only thing that has changed or about to change with him, because I think Pip will have noticed he's taken to wearing a red bandana, not unlike them at all. But there's also a bracelet around his wrist now that, isn't that one of Lucille's?
Aw. Yeah, they've probably been, a little caught up in thought. Just didn't think too much. They've had, been trying to weigh the whole EGAD thing and then the chase scene, which was very fun.
Yeah.
And
Craigory's looking different, and not, it's different from the way when he just wears a new outfit, like, to go somewhere fancy or to disguise himself in a mall. Those feel different. They're
thank God it's not the mall disguise.
impermanent, would be a way to describe it. What
Mhm.
he's got going now, there is the distinct sort of distinct instinctive Toonish sense that these are here to stay. And Pip, you've never seen him shift like that before.
Yeah. Man, they do tint a little more. It's still pink, but it's a warmer pink as they see these things, and particularly they see the bandana and their tail just kind of curls happily.
Like, yeah. Yeah, I can help with this.
Yeah, it's I don't know, I've been feeling it's like an itch. I want to change some things up, It feels right.
Yeah.
And they kind of bonk him a little on the head because, hey, Craigory, again, in that same chaos, has he noticed any changes? Because there have been a
Let's do a
few with Pip.
perception now.
Yeah. How much does he perceive?
14.
That is more than enough to. Let's just toss that art in here. Because I have it on hand. Yay.
Yay.
If it will load. I rattle my fist at mobile Discord. Please.
Come on.
Don't do this to me.
Come on. Show us the goods.
Show us the mouse. Show us the mouse. Discord, why?
It might take a moment, so do you want to describe what's going on?
Yeah. It's being rude, but yeah, their outfit has changed as well in that same kind of, you can definitely tell this is a redesign. Um it is, they've got a little vest on and the ribbon from Hugh is now tied around their waist, kind of like a sash. And they have a very piratey outfit. And most particularly, their bandana is worn in a different way. One that no longer covers up the stump of their arm. Though that is bundled within a sleeve that is tied off.
I think what finally clued him in was after the chaos of the chase, when the bandana got flipped around and the arm was exposed, Pip would usually, rearrange it to cover it, but they're not doing that right now. It's like they're not concerned about it, which trips him to the rest of it and just goes,
Yeah, and it makes more sense now why, they didn't reach into their hammer space right. It kind of went funny, because they had to go somewhere else.
and his head tilts. Kind of pokes him and goes, I like the new look.
Yeah. Well,
And they're clearly a little bashful about it.
well, I mean, I had the same design for a while. And it was time to change things up, Leave some stuff in the past.
There it finally is.
There it is. Nice.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you completely. The last time I had a design change was like teens. at least 5 or 6 years ago.
Ah, I got you beat. I haven't changed design since I joined the crew of the. Yeah, since I joined the crew.
And he gives you a sharp look at that.
uh,
Right.
that may have been brought up by some things. Also, not getting colors registered and stuff. I've apparently been avoiding a lot of things that I did not realize I was avoiding.
Well, I'm glad they're getting addressed now. So,
Yeah, come on, go.
yeah, ear piercing. Let's do that. Yes.
Yeah, definitely they are pushing him to go. Before, he also notices that there's similarities to his design as well that are in there. Don't worry about that. And I, Noodle, myself, don't quite know what piercing an ear entails with all of
I
that.
had to look it up because I'm not punk rock enough for this.
Same.
So I have a whole WikiHow article up.
Excellent.
But I figure they go back to the room he's been staying in
Yeah.
the Cobb Manor. And between the two of them, I'm thinking they can scrounge up,
Things
like,
that are needed. Yeah.
they take out one of Pip's message bottles and take out the cork. Between the two of them, they've got needles of some kind sewing.
Yeah.
Craigory pulls out sewing for cloth. Pip pulls out like sail needles, which are ginormous and very scary looking, and he gives those a look and just kind of, maybe not.
Yeah, no. That was the wrong one. Gotta get used to hammer space again. This is so weird.
Those
This
sail
being
needles
Macabre
definitely
Manor
are put
and
away.
the vibes. There's like there's candles around that can be lit up for sterilization.
Yeah.
And there is the singular earring.
And for the sake of brevity, and because Pip does know what they're doing here, they will make short work of it and make sure that it is done well. Because
Yeah.
this is their brother, and they care about him.
Yeah. And as all the supplies are being gathered and Pip runs them through how this is done and what they're going to do and what's going to happen, or hell, what he's going to do if he decides to do it himself. Pip, you want to do another fun insight?
Sure.
Let's see. Yep, that is still +3.
That's a dirty 20.
Yep. Craigory's got a particular expression on his face, which you would be very familiar with this boy. It's the stubborn determination of a Craigory Danthew who isn't having second thoughts, but is kind of stubbornly setting himself on a path, even if it intimidates him.
And Pip does try their best to keep it lighthearted while also, letting him know exactly what's happening, what they're going to do, when they're going to do it, and taking him through it, doing the best to make it, as unintimidating as they can.
Yeah. There's... Man, this is a question I came up with last night when I was like, what's the temperature regulation in hammer space? Is there ice? I mean, it's been pretty well established, I think, with at least Marcel, food can be preserved pretty much indefinitely.
There could probably be ice.
Just for numbing. We do things properly here at Toonkind D&D.
Yes, we pay close attention to safety reasons. Yeah, and they could ask Kara for ice.
Oh yeah, that's also a good point. There's probably a pause, a moment, then a rattle from the ceiling as a couple cubes fall on their head.
Oh. Thank you. Chilly.
But ultimately, Craigory doesn't Winston closes his eyes. He just keeps them wide open, and then for all the build-up, it's very quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's an earring
Yeah.
in his ear.
Ta-da!
Craigory kind of shakes his head a little bit to feel the weird weight jangle. It weighs nothing, but it also weirdly feels like it's, how do you handle having 3 of these in there?
They kind of flick their ear a little bit and make their own earrings clink against each other.
You get used to it.
I mean, it'll probably be a good stim.
Yeah. Really fun. Sometimes, when you're out on the ship and the wind's blowing really hard and it just makes them jangle together, kind of like wind chimes.
Huh.
Or just, anywhere windy. Yours, I don't think it'll jangle against anything, but that's fine.
I mean, if I get more. But we'll see how this one sits.
They kind of like bat at their ear a little bit to the part that's visibly colored, kind of brushing away almost the orange that had begun to creep up, as he mentioned getting more.
No. That'll. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah. Happy to help.
Yeah.
Everything feeling all good?
Things are feeling pretty good. He's, again, still kind of keeps on moving his head a little. It's like when you get your hair cut really short and all that weight's weird.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be doing that for a bit.
That's fine. They completely understand this.
So, did you get yours done like all at once, or?
No, the first one kind of happened, a month or 2 after I joined the crew. 'Cause, we found some shiny things, and I was looking at the others, and they had stuff like this, and I wanted to look more like a pirate. So I thought, yeah, you need big, swooshy earrings to look like a pirate. Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to look like you, but continue.
They stop and go bright pink.
Just like, oh, you.
Bat at his chest a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You. All right, okay, yeah. And then I just, kind of got the other ones after, we found big treasure hauls. There was one where kind of, dove down to a shipwreck. And, oh boy, there was so much treasure, Craigory. There was so much treasure. And
as they tell that story and go on, they kind of play with the middle earring particularly. And then the last one will.
And then that one, I mean, I kind of got that when I struck out on my own. Before I met you and Boomer and everybody.
Oh, that's actually a lot more recent than I thought.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it, kind of I'm going on my own and it's important. So I should probably do that and show, new art and all that. I don't think I'm gonna do any more though. I think three looks really good. Three's good. Three's a good number.
3's a good number.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who knows? I'll let you know if I find more, and if you're there, we could do this again.
Duh, I'm gonna be around. Or you just, send a letter and I will be here. Fast. There's also these teleport circles. I might have just found out about them like a week ago.
I mean, I guess if you spent your whole life on the sea, I mean, there aren't really teleportation circles for ships, I guess.
No, not really.
And I
And
can't
if there
talk. I
are,
didn't know about them till I was like 15.
yeah, it's like if you see a portal in the sea, normally that's bad. You don't want to sail through that. You don't know where you're gonna wind up. And then we had to deal with the Wizard Guild and their teleporting circle thing. Uh, so I thought those were regulated by that, which regulation, blah,
Blah.
bleh. We don't like that here. That's no fun. Uh, but apparently it's not just wizards that can use these. You do have to pay, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks.
It's wizards that run and maintain them, but it's not on the guild. Couldn't tell you the. It might just be on the town or city of each particular circle. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah. They're wizards, but they're not those wizards. Speaking of, I need to deface the Wizard Guild again. That needs to happen. I'm pretty sure they found my paintings on their paintings, which, it needs to be redone. That can't stand. My artistic contributions
Are very,
were,
very important.
yeah. They are the most important, and they make those pictures look so much better.
We can make a trip out of it.
Yeah.
Take
We'll
Boomer.
break in.
Like good times.
Yeah. Let the child cause some chaos. I'll go do artistic pursuits. And you can just,
They trip over the word they were about to say.
mess stuff up.
He
Yeah,
can incite that if he wants.
I'm told I'm good at that. He is going to insight because that was a weird trip of words.
Mm-hmm.
15 on advantage.
Yeah, Pip came very, very close to swearing.
Oh, oh, oh! The moment he catches that, his eyes just light up. And he goes, "Pip,
I don't know what.
were
What's
you
that look for?
about to say a swear?"
No.
I think you, Pip.
I have never said a swear word in my entire life.
That's a
Ever.
lie, I'm sure, and you know it. What have those pirates done to you? They finally, after all these years, their bad
Nope.
influence has sunk in.
Nope, I haven't said a bad word ever.
Gregor, you want to roll some history just to
You sure
firmly
will.
call him out on that?
It's only an 11.
Yeah, you don't need a high roll. You have definitely heard them swear before. Multiple times.
Just like, no. Hey, what about this time? And you know what you said? I'm pretty sure if we translate it from Grolix, you said
No, we don't need to translate anything from Grolix. I would never, ever say anything like that. Nope.
okay, if we're taking away Grolix, then what about common? Because like, no, you've sworn in common. So
No.
if we go to this incident,
I wouldn't, no, never.
And their tail, meanwhile, behind them has definitely curled into a little bit of a sweat drop as they are trying to hide it behind themselves.
yeah, no, might have to take you to court for this one. You know swearing is illegal.
What?
This is the
No.
crime that does you in.
No, I mean, then Lynn would go to jail too. Lynn swears so much more. Which, I mean, given it's not hard to swear more than never. But if I did happen to say something like that, Lynn would still be so much worse. Mm-hmm.
Point. Actually, hey, speaking of that,
Yeah.
done with piercings for now, but I've been thinking
Mm-hmm.
about just changes in general. I don't want anything left of Henrik. And
Understandable.
I mean, I'm trying to think now. Has Craigory ever told Pip his full name?
They know his last name.
Yeah, they sure do. I'm trying to think if it would have ever come up what his middle name was.
I don't know. Probably not. For the sake of funnies, probably not.
Yeah. Craig says, I've been think I I mean, Lynn knows this because she snoops, but you want to know something kind of messed up?
Uh, sure. Yeah, why not?
Right, so my name is Craigory Henrik Danthew. Do you want to take a wild guess as to what Henrik's full name
Ugh.
is?
Well, I know two parts of it. Ugh. Is it just Henrik Danthews? That's stupid.
God, I wish. No. It's Henrik Craigory.
What? Huh. Of all the unimaginative names.
I know.
Uh,
I guess I should just be glad I wasn't Henrik Jr.
They try very hard not to laugh at that, but they can't quite pull that out.
Could you
It is very much
imagine?
a, oh no.
Like,
I
the
think
dorkiest name. You would never ever have adopted me if I had been Henrik Jr.
it would have been significantly more reluctant. I mean, you did get up on the bookshelf, which I did say was pirate only. So that did get you points.
Yeah. Point is, I don't really want that name anymore.
Yeah. I definitely don't disagree with you on that one.
So, what do you how how does Craigory Picnic Danthew-Dovran ring?
I'm cool with everything except that middle part.
I mean, I figured, but listen,
Why? Why?
listen.
I'm listening.
They waggle their ears.
Blame
I'm
Lynn.
listening very well. Yeah. I figured.
She made an
But
extremely
why?
convincing argument.
Why?
It's funny.
Am I just gonna have to ignore that like the mall outfit?
Yeah.
I I still try not to think of where you found that.
Oh, around. I've had it for a long time.
What? Huh?
I think I picked it up. Yeah, while I was a teen.
Ugh.
There is very much the whole, the scene in like cartoons where it's just the shade comes over their face and there's the gray lines and everything.
Yeah.
Pip just sags.
But
Oh no.
hey, listen, back on topic. Listen, ignoring Millennium. Is the last is the last bit okay?
Yeah, I kinda had paperwork set, even though paperwork sucks. You don't have to do paperwork as a pirate. It's stupid, but
Wait, really?
ugh. Yeah.
How long?
Since after we committed wizard crimes.
That long?
Uh-huh. Are you surprised? I told you were part of my crew. Yeah.
But I didn't think that necessarily included a whole family name change. Pip, you're being
Uh,
scooped up in a big hug.
Aw. They hug back and they're like,
yeah, well, I mean, it's not like crew, but crew,
and their tail like forms like a capital C.
like my crew. You know, family. Duh.
I'm sorry, that's a long time. I'm sorry it took so long then.
You don't gotta apologize. I figured it would take you a while. You're a little tense.
Hey,
No, it's fine. I mean, Captain would not say anything against it. I think he'd be thrilled to have someone. Well, I'd say with common sense, but I know you.
I have plenty of common sense. What do you think my role is in this family, huh? Responsible straight man.
Uh, you pretend to be.
I completely am.
Craigory, do not lie to my face. My face, my adorable face.
It is an adorable face.
You lied. Lie to the pip. How could you?
Look, I still maintain it isn't lies.
You are just as chaotic. There is no responsible straight man anywhere there. All I need to say is Jello. And that's it.
That's
Gelosity, the fact that
one
she is out there.
time. Look,
Mm-hmm. Mm,
Pip, I literally
mm-hmm. And, the
can't,
fact that I
won't
can use
replicate
your
that.
alchemy stuff to make sundaes. Should say things. They're really good sundaes, but yeah.
More accurately, you use them to make sundaes, and then I have to clean it all. But
The
I
fact
think
they can be used to make sundaes.
I don't think that's a fault of me. I think that's just creativity. Look, if things look like a kitchen implement, then it can be used as a kitchen implement. But I think I'm done baking. Actually,
That's fair. I can take that over.
yeah. You know what? Please, not that I don't love or that I regret gelosity. It's just I can't
You can
risk.
help. You have to be supervised.
I can't risk making another of her. So
Mm-hmm. Next time, if it happens, because I'm not going to discount this, especially with whatever Gelosity and the giant cheese monster have going on. I don't understand it. It's okay, I think.
I haven't heard
But
any screaming reports of destruction, so I think they're fine.
it's probably fine.
It's
Yeah.
probably fine.
Next time, something other than lime jello. If it happens. Just for the future.
Point taken, but I'm telling you now, she's not getting a sibling.
Darn. Well, technically, Boomer.
Well, okay. I'm not creating another magic sucking life form. That's not on the table. That's a mystery that's just going to have to stay unsolved.
All right.
Besides, I mean, looking at Henrik creating life doing it that way kind of sucks. So,
Yeah. But then again, that's Henrik, and Henrik just sucks in general. And so, most things he does suck. You are because of him, and you're the one good thing.
oh. Uh, yeah.
You're
Thank you.
good. Well, duh. I like you. You're my brother.
And they're still hugging him and they kind of bury their face in his chest a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's enough feelings for today. Ugh, that's a lot of feelings. We need chaos again. It got quiet and soft.
Mm.
I'm almost tempted to let you back into the kitchen to see what happens.
Uh,
Do you think the house would even let you into the kitchen?
They look around.
you know, that's a good question. There's a lot of places the house won't let me go at the moment. We may as well teach it that the kitchen is not a place.
No, but we gotta get you in the kitchen first. The house is alive. It
You
probably
might wanna start
heard the
whispering
whole...
then if we're gonna try and trick Kara.
No, because it's more fun if it's a challenge.
All right, it's us against the entirety of Halloween Town.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna stand up and crack
I
his
like
neck.
those odds.
Okay, let's try it.
It pops up. And let's see. Do they manage to get it? Yes, they do! From underneath their bandana, they pull out, with a flourish, a very fancy captain's hat with a billowing blue feather.
Nice.
They perch it squarely on their head.
I'll take on Halloween Town and we will get into the kitchen.
Lead the way, Captain.
And they skitter off, and I think that's where we can leave off.
Yeah.
As these two
Attempt.
face down Kara to get into the kitchen. Who knows how successfully.
It is a harrowing, noisy, and chaotic battle. Excellent. Oh, man. Hooray! Noodle, thank you so much for playing.
Thank you, Kraken.
It's
And thank you as well, dear listeners, both present and future.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think I can end my recording now. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.